The cost of textbooks. I know for one of my classes it was like literally like a 75-page book and it was $125. So I felt like that was a little bit ridiculous because we had to pay on top of book costs. We had to pay tuition also. So I feel like sometimes companies or even professors don't take that into consideration.
I think it'd be a lot easier with ebooks, because I know I could put those all on my iPad and just have to carry one thing around to school instead of, going home and like switching out my books, because my book bag's too heavy to carry all my books.
Right. I like textbooks is like you said, like the highlight thing. Like I'm a very visual learner, so like when I'm doing like notes and stuff, I like to highlight things, make side notes in the margins, and I like to have it there like physically so I can like show it to someone like this is where it is instead of having to like flip through and try to find it. Like I know what page it's on, like I know like I can like bend the pages even to like find my place. So I know sometimes with ebooks like it's hard to find because some of them don't have page numbers or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of hard to find where you left off or where you began and what you're studying or whatnot.
Yeah, I like textbooks, but I mean with ebooks, especially on an iPad, you can highlight and make notes on pages. And I mean the books I have page numbers, so I've never seen one without it. So
yeah.
But at the same time, it is nice to have a textbook because it's just more tangible, I guess.
And it's like everyone, well, not everyone, I shouldn't say, but like the majority of like college kids and even like high schoolers and even like middle schoolers, we all have iPads or Kindles or Nooks or whatever. So it's like easy for us to like not obtain those ebooks, but it's just like it's more convenient, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All textbooks becoming online, and the way you would access them through like iPads, Kindles, laptops. What do you think about that?
I don't think all textbooks should be online. I think certain ones, because I'm going to be a nursing student, I really wouldn't want my nursing books to be online because I would rather like have it right then and there.
7, 10 textbooks onto one Kindle, and you don't have the wait. Like let's say you're going home for the summer, for instance, you both are from out of state, going home over the breaks or whatever. You are going to carry 7 textbooks and you only get 1 carry-on. Like that's already a lot of luggage to carry and heavy.
And you have all your homework with you at all points in time.
Right.
No, but I do like them because they can't be damaged.
Yeah.
And
I think all the points Sam you just made were perfect points.
Well, okay, so detriments about ebooks.
The bad things?
Yep.
Honestly, the only bad thing I see is if someone doesn't have a Kindle or an iPad.
Right, and a lot of students, are poor, struggling college students.
Tuition, we should pay for it over the 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe if they could, McGraw Hill worked out a deal with the universities.
Or with Apple.
Yeah. I think
everything will be converted to online or...
Handwriting will be extinct one time.
That sucks, doesn't it?
Do you guys like about textbooks?
I like that I have a physical book in my hand that I can turn the pages and I can write in the page. I can make the notes I want. I can highlight. I can do whatever I want with the book, and it's my book.
And you'll have it forever.
Something always to refer back to, even when you get a job in the future.
Yep, even when you graduate, you'll still have the book, just in case you forget how to balance your freaking balance sheet. You can go back to your financial accounting book and figure out how to balance your balance sheet.
Okay.
And you'll have your notes in it from college.
Mm-hmm.
The important things.
Okay. So what do you guys dislike about textbooks?
Honestly, I don't dislike anything about the textbook.
You don't think the weight is too much to carry
when
you're traveling?
I think that it's bothersome to have a ton of weight and you can't carry all your textbooks at once, and if you forget a textbook at home, then you gotta run all the way back home to grab your textbook, and you don't have them all. You don't have it with you.
That is true.
Yeah. And as we mentioned before, traveling purposes, it's a lot easier. You can carry 7 books with you, on a car ride, a 10-hour car ride, or a 6-hour plane ride. You'll have all of your books there instead of having to carry them through the airports. Okay. So we kind of mentioned Connect too. Josh, you're more familiar with Connect. Why don't you like Connect?
Now that I think about it, Connect kind of did actually help a lot. It helped because it structured in the accounting, when I used it for accounting, it gave me a structure how to format my homework so that I wasn't sitting there staring and not even know how to start. Gave me a starting base, and it actually told you if your answers were right or wrong, so if you needed to redo it. That was the one thing I didn't like about it, was because it never told you how to fix your answers or why it was wrong. You just said it's wrong.